Yes lads, what is going on? Welcome back to another Sorare Rewards video. Game week 1 is done. We've had, what was it? Game week 502 in theory, but Sorare have rewound the clocks and yeah, we're back to game week 1. And yeah, we had a good weekend. It could have been a lot better. I will need to just say that, and we'll get into why. Definitely not, downplaying what we managed to kind of bring in and stuff. So, but we'll get into it right away then. Recapping kind of what happened last game week 1. So yeah, Jupiler League Special did not go to plan. Genk unfortunately conceded 3 against Beerschot. They won, Tola with a couple of goals, which was great. I got my goal, well, I didn't get my captaincy right, but I got it fine enough. 87 from Bates, 1-0 loss. Madsen with an assist. But Van Kronberg did play, he did start, but unfortunately, like I said, conceded a couple of goals, and that was dead and buried. But the scores to win cash there were relatively low, to be fair. I only needed 24 more points. I only scored 313, so basically 335 to get some cash, which was not bad at all. We did manage to hit a card in Cap 250. It was Cap 250's debut this weekend as a competition. I had an L15-0 Bouchaury, which really helped me. So yeah, nice little tier 5 there in rare. We did manage to score 413 points in Super Rare, but that wasn't enough for a Tier 5 Super Rare. We were 11 points away. My captaincy completely blank in there. This lineup, Ramos Mingo with 65.7 AA was not what I expected, to be honest. I thought he'd score okay, but Jesus, I did not expect that type of AA. Champion, it was my debut in Champion in season. Did not go to plan. Yeah, tough matchup for Reims. At home to Lille, and unfortunately Bulka on his debut for the gallery conceded a goal in the last minute, I think, against Auxerre. Well, another goal in the 95th minute to lose 2-1, and he did actually get an error led to goal for that. So yeah, not the greatest of starts for my Nice defensive stack. I played this in Champion instead of Premier League because I thought Militao was a better play than Ruben Dias, and I was wrong. So yeah, that one's on me. 300 points there, nothing crazy. And this is where it starts getting fun, lads. So we managed a promotion and a 4th place in Challenger D3 Super Rare in season. I paid like £300 for these 3 Super Rare cards. I think Henge was 80, Rodez was 40, I believe, and Didilion was 180, I believe. And yeah, we're getting $150 plus a box, and we are being promoted into Division 2. So I'll have 2 Division 2 in season lineups and a Division 1 for this upcoming weekend. 342 points was a respectable score, but not one decisive between any of my cards in Division 1. We were 105 points away from a box, which is just bonkers. Basically 450 points for a box in Division 1 Challenger Super Rare. My goalkeeper, Thomas Kaminski, decided to commit assault against Portsmouth. 2 yellow cards in like 30 minutes. They ended up drawing the game with 10 men, which is good for Luton. But yeah, Kaminski, I just don't know what he was thinking. I don't know whether you've seen the highlights. Suzuki had some really nice AA actually in this game. 35 AA, no decisive. My rare lineups both flopped in season and classic. So a little relegation there into Division 3. And here's where it got pretty fun. Fun, but with a sprinkle of pain in. So as you can see, we finished 10th in Division 1 under 23 Super Rare. This was the lineup I was most excited about for the weekend. We are going to be winning a Tier 4 Super Rare under 23 card and a 5-star box, which is very fun. Like, there's a 10% chance that we hit 20 essence, which is effectively like we could craft a card immediately if we hit that. I've never opened a Super Rare box, so that'll be a first. We'll be opening 2 Super Rare boxes in this video alongside 2 cards. But as you can see, Yari smashed, Foremost Mendy smashed, Toblason scored, respectable AA, Rodrigo smashed, and as you can see, the outlier was Danilo Vega with a minus 15 AA. They lost 3-0, he had a yellow card, he lost the ball like 1,000 times. And as I just showed you, a minute or so ago, certain Ramos Mingo could have I know it's easy to say in hindsight, whatever, but like, I made a mistake. I went with Vega knowing that like he had one good game on his debut against Braga. Like, Portuguese league has only been playing for 1 game, and I thought that was enough for me to go into this game, at home against Famalicão, who I know are dangerous. They have Zaidu Yusuf, like they're a good team. But I thought, you know what, like okay, they're not going into the game like favourites, but they're not massive underdogs like they were against Braga in the first game where Vega scored really well. So yeah, that one's on me. Like, I really messed up there. I had other options. Piton scored 91 I had him in training because he hadn't played for 2 games. So, I kind of excuse myself for that one. But the Ramos Mingo one, like, I knew he would score relatively well, hence why I played him in a lineup. But yeah, a really, really, poor decision to play Vega. And I know it's easy to say after, but, the signs were there. Like, I shouldn't have trusted a card that I've only seen play, or, that I've only played once this season. And, okay, he scored well, but I should have trusted someone that I have, or has more of a track record for, to score relatively well for me. So that one's on me. I also played him in the Division 1 rare, and he let me down on getting a box or something better than a box maybe there, because Vinny and Rodrigo played really well and scored, and Trubin got himself a clean sheet. Okay, Zaya Emery wasn't great. D2 was a write-off, and then we did manage to scrape a box in Division 4, so this was a 4-man effort. I knew Mercado wouldn't start. Simsia as captain, leading the way. Jankovic with a really good score. Sekwe with a very average score actually, and Galesic came off the bench. So to come away with a promotion there is quite nice, because it's nice to have a Division 1, 2, and 3 now in Rare Under 23. And then the Road to Glory didn't go to plan either, which we'll get into in the Road to Glory video on Thursday. The rest were training lineups, like I said. Where is he? I had a Super Rare Jankovic that I didn't use. I mean, Brennan played okay, and then there's the Lucas Piton 91.28. So I'm really gutted, because I know it's easy to say, but I should have won, coulda, shoulda, woulda, right? I should have won this under 23 Super Rare division, but it happens. There's always one card that lets you down most of the time in this game, and unfortunately, I pay the price, but I also still get a card. It could have been a lot worse. Like yesterday, before the Opta adjustment, I was 12th, so I wasn't winning a card at all. I was just winning a box. So I'm thankful that they found another tackle for Vega, and I will be winning a tier 4. I don't think, the prizes should be fine enough. I'm obviously hoping for like a challenger under 23 card, because those are the 2 places that I play Super Rare at this point. I do have contender cards at Super Rare, but they're under 23. So Galesic is in there. There's some good cards in there. Jana, I have a rare of his. So Minda, there's some good cards in here. Like, I know this is the top of the pool, so maybe I shouldn't be shopping here, but we'll see how it goes. Eunice Moose is in there. Right, let's jump into these rewards then. So we've got our cash from Challenger in Season Division 3, 0.0567 ETH. We've got our Tier 5 Rare, our Tier 4 Super Rare, and a couple of boxes. Let's open the box. Of course, open the box. We've got a 2-star Rare box. We've got a 5-star Super Rare box, and I believe it's a 3-star Super Rare box as well. So those will be opened shortly after these cards. So Tier 5 from Cap 250. Wow, I need to get used to saying that. Well, maybe I don't, because it's a special, so it might never come back. But 340th. I'm really not expecting anything. Of course, Challenger is more ideal than Contender, just because of where my cards are distributed right now. Even Champion I'd take. What do we get? It's Algeria. It's Forward. It's Nice. It's Bilal Brahimi. Lads, that is so ironic. I've got a theory now. I've got a conspiracy theory that Sorare are now rewarding cards that you have collections of. Last week I won a Tier 4 Rare, and I won a Westloo in-season card, and I now have I did have a collection of them. And as you could, maybe take into account from sort of reviewing my lineups, I do have a Nice collection as well from this season. So and I don't have Brahimi. So that is actually really ironic. Maybe that's just a conspiracy theory, and maybe it doesn't go any further than that. But I'm going to take that all day long, because I'm not going to sell him, because he's part of my collection. And that's fine enough for me. I'm going to take that all day long. Similarly now, it's Super Rare. I don't play Champion Super Rare. So if this could be a Challenger under 23 card, that would be absolutely perfect. That would fit my gallery immensely. If it's a Contender or Champion, we'll deal with it. We'll see how it kind of fits into our under 23 strategy, and go from there then. So what do we get? Tier 4 Super Rare from under 23. Ooh, is that Gabon? I don't even think it is it? It's Bastia. It is Jocelyn Jana. He plays for Bastia. I know he didn't start last night. They played Monday night, and he didn't start, which is kind of worrying. He is also Contender. So, he's not as ideal as it could get. Challenger was where I'd prefer to win my sort of under 23 cards, but, under 23, it could be anyone. But Jana is actually he's a good player. I won him as a Tier 2 Rare last season. Like I said, he didn't start last night, but his scores are, this was last night actually. 17 AA in 23 minutes. I don't know. Well, yeah, I'm not too sort of clued in on Bastia. So if you are, let me know. Yeah, let me know if he's not in the plans of that sort of midfield three. But I know he's a midfielder, and I know he can score pretty well. Like he can get good AA. This little purple patch here was pretty fun last season, and I think I won him just before this, like 50 AA. So yeah, he definitely has promise. So 19 days ago, somebody bought the 2 of 10. Okay, for £100. We have the 3 of 10. So okay, so we have a price to go off. We'll do the rare one first. It's only a 2-star. Essence would be great. We do get Essence, and it's 3 Essence, which is good. We will take that because we are... it would have been great if we had 5 Essence then, because we could have crafted our first rare... Well, not our first rare card, but a rare card. So we've got the tier 3 or the 3-star and the 5-star. Let's do the 3-star first. We'll take our first Essence at Super Rare all day long, and it's 5. That is actually quite promising from a 3-star box. And then our 5-star box, if we could get 20 Essence here, I would full send it and craft our first Super Rare. Give us 20 Essence. Come on. Go on. It's 5 Essence as well. Okay. So we just got 2 5 Essence. Lads, I've just collected my first Super Rare Essence, and we're already halfway to crafting a tier 5 plus. Honestly, I'm over the moon with that. It would have been great to get a 20 Essence in one, but beggars can't be choosers. That is a successful weekend. Like the tier 5 that we won, as a rare is part of my niece collection, and I don't know if that takes me over. No, it doesn't. So I'm quite close to getting 3% collection on my niece collection. How close are we? We're 20 points away. Oh, I'll have to buy another card now. I'll have to get another card to get to 3% for this weekend because there is a French special weekly. And then Jocelyn Jana. Like I said, card I already own in rare, so I'm familiar with him. And now we have his in-season super rare. So yeah, I'm at a stage where I don't need the in-seasonness of him, if that makes sense. Like I could do with an old card if anyone wanted to swap or do like a trade with one, with an older season one, because yeah, I don't play in-season contender. So yeah, we'll have to see how that all sort of falls. But I'm buzzing with that. A little bit of cash. We had some rare essence, we had some super rare essence, and we had 2 cards. That is an unbelievably successful weekend for me. I don't know how many of them we'll see over the next few weeks. Hopefully we can continue on, but yeah, it's getting incredibly tough to compete in these divisions, which is fine. I'm not complaining about it, but yeah, hopefully we can keep on producing these type of reward videos. So lads, hope you did enjoy. Let me know in the comment section if you managed to pull anything, if you crafted any cards. Let me know who you managed to pull. But yeah, it's been an absolute pleasure, lads. Hope you've enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you did, and I shall see you guys in the next one.